Today on the channel, some 90s goodness from Mcfarlane's and the Wildcats. We've got Grifter.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here. Welcome back to the channel for something extra special today. One I'm really excited about is this one speaks to my 90s Image Comics Wildcat fandom. Of course, the cartoon series and the Playmate toy line back in the day, which we have unboxed on the channel. Check out those videos. But today from Mcfarlane Toys, we're talking about Grifter. But remember, for all your Mcfarlane toy needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. And Grifter is just coming out to the pegs right now. It'll be a very interesting dynamic with him, as I don't know how many people are like me that love the Wildcats back in the day. But that being said, I don't really follow modern day comics a whole lot, just enough to be dangerous. But Grifter has appeared with Batman in some Batman story arcs. Seems he's been folded into the DC universe, I guess. And like I said, I'm no expert on any of that kind of stuff. But he has been with Batman. That fits him into the Mcfarlane line. It's just something old is new again with Grifter and Mcfarlane Image Comic days working together. So I'm excited about this one. And a lot of people thought of him kind of as Image Comics' version of Deadpool in some ways. And I guess they're probably not too far off. He was using a lot of cool guns and stuff. But unfortunately, as we know, these characters from DC cannot have guns. So he's got knives, which seems really strange not to have guns with Mcfarlane toys and guns with a guy that carries guns around. That being said, we all know you can go to Mcfarlane's website and you can order the ammunition pack where it has all the different weapons. I, of course, ordered one of those. Going to get some guns for Grifter out of that pack. We'll have to do with knives for now. But we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So let's take a little look at old Grifter right here. Beautiful packaging. I do like the packaging on the Mcfarlanes. The black and blue really does pop. I never have a problem getting my Mcfarlane toys, though. I think a lot of you guys are probably in the same boat. If you're hitting your Targets, your Walmarts and such, you're going to find everybody you need eventually. And sometimes you can get them on clearance. On most Mcfarlane toys, I do play a little bit of that long game because it seems like they always go to clearance. There's always a sale somewhere. Be it Big Bad Toy Store, GameStop, Target, you name it. There's a way to get them on clearance. And I do expect Grifter to probably go to clearance eventually. Not anytime soon, but maybe 3-4 months from now. You could get a deal on this one, is my guess. Just because I don't know if he's got the fandom of Batman, Superman, Flash. You guys get the picture there. But for somebody like me that loved Grifter, grew up watching him and reading the comics and stuff, I had to pick this one up day one. And that's where we are right now. Multiverse DC right there. You do, of course, get a stand. You get the card on the back. Nice big bubble window there. And really cool green, black, and red going on. Looks good. Grifter from the Infinite, what did it say? Infinite Frontier. Must be a story arc in Batman. Not super sure on that one. You get Grifter on the side, and then you get the back. There it is. Nothing to be said. Obviously, they say everything on the back of that trading card, but a little blurb or something wouldn't hurt. I think it would help sales. I've always said that, and I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it, so it would help sales. Let's pull him out of the package. Maybe. There it is. See you later. Gotta get the stand out, of course. Grifter needs to stand, and I do always appreciate, as I always say, you guys know I'm a sucker for a good stand, and it's all even better when you get them thrown in with the figure instead of having to pay for them yourself. Rookie move. See you later. So I'm very happy to get stands with these Mcfarlanes. That's one thing they definitely have over Marvel Legends. See you later. Rookie mistakes here. We got rookie mistakes is what we got going on here. We're going to call this video Rookie Mistakes and a Grifter Unboxing. Have you ever unboxed a figure before, Kyle? What are you doing exactly? I got to get this card out if it would just cooperate a little bit. There it is. See you later. See you later. Goodbye. Of course, you do get the DC stand. We've seen these a million times. Don't need to walk through that again. We get a cool card of Grifter, and it's just a picture of the action figure, which a lot of times it's artwork, things like that. Not the case here. We're going to read the back real quick. Real name, Cole Cash. A mercenary with a Black Ops past, Cole Grifter Cash has a shot at redemption when he's hired to be the personal bodyguard of billionaire Lucius Fox. Cash is playing a deadly game, however, tangling with Batman and his family as well as the evil Leviathan organization, all while secretly working for a mysterious team known only as the Wildcats. Oh, give me some Maul. I want a deluxe Maul figure, like a Clayface size figure of Maul. Give me one of those. That's what we need. A little plastic prison. There it is. You can get Void. We can get Spartan. We can get the whole Wildcats team. It would be quite the day to be alive. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you guys something. All right, we're going to pop out these knives. I don't know what to think about the sword and knife here, but we'll look at them like we always do. If I can get them off the tape. Geez, this is a difficult unboxing here today. Put that out, and we're off to the races. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's look at this sword first. Like a big ninja sword going on here. It looks like something Snake Eyes or Storm Shadow would need. Very, very bendable here. You got a little serrations, is that what it's called there, on the side of the knife? A nice steel gray going on, and then you get that kind of mustardy yellow greenish color handle going on for it. So it is a long sword, and then you get a knife. Quite the knife. It looks like something you'd have in the Outback or something with Crocodile Dundee. Same kind of mustardish color going on, serrations on the side, and even a slit through the middle of the knife too, and a nice little point to it. So those are his weapons. He'll have to do with that until we do pick up his guns. Hopefully those come. I think they're coming in August, September, or something like that. I guess we'll see. For accessories, though, that's it. No extra hands, nothing with Grifter. But man, this is Grifter all day long, but it feels weird to get a Grifter without his trench coat. And I guess, it's been, 15 years or whatever it's been, so I guess you got to update the characters a little bit. But a lot of us that remember back in the day, he had a trench coat going on, like a young Gambit is what he had. But still, this does look really cool to me. I really do like the looks. A nice jacket here, a nice green, kind of army-ish, greenish color jacket. Looks really good, and it looks even better with the red gloves, the red mask, the windswept blonde hair going on. A little bit of Deadpool-esque in the face. That's why I think a lot of the comparisons come. It's like instead of a Deadpool mask, it's like a Deadpool mask. Yeah, sure. But it kind of gives that vibe a little bit, as we know. Articulation-wise, you get the arms, the shoulders go all the way around. You get the bicep cut. You get the double-jointed elbows. They are not pinless, though. Let me tell you that. Not pinless. You get side-to-side. The big ball joint we're accustomed to with Mcfarlane on the hands there. Head doesn't get a lot of movement with the head because of the coat. The collar there does limit some of the articulation. So you do have that going on. And then you get a little bit of hula hoop, not a whole lot, but you do get good waist with this. No thigh cut. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, no thigh cut unless it's... No thigh cut. It looks like it, but it is not. Double-jointed elbows, double-jointed knees, I should say. No boot cut. You do get the ankles. You do, of course, get that patented Mcfarlane toe articulation. I gotta say, though, as far as one of my biggest gripes always with Mcfarlane toys is the big ball down there at the ankle. This is hid very well with the boots here. I really do like how this is hid in here. I hope they can sculpt more figures like that in the future, because a lot of times that ball is just so unsightly and it takes away from the figure, but it does not do that here. He's got some nice brown pants with pockets all over. We're going to call him Little Danny Pockets is what his name's going to be. He's looking good with all those. I just don't know. I just don't correlate Grifter with knives and swords and things like that. I mean, it'll be cool enough to have for now, but when I get that ammo pack, I'm putting a good gun with him. He's going to be all guns blazing. I guess he'll be on my Batman shelf for now. Man, it sure would be something if Mcfarlane continued on and gave us the entire Wildcats team. I would be here for that all day long. And we did mention the Playmates Wildcats a little bit earlier. I did bring my Grifter along here, so my 90s Grifter to all guns blazing back in the 90s, and that's what he's got going. Not the best articulation, not the greatest figures, but for nostalgia purposes, a really good Grifter from way back in the day. I absolutely loved it. Still probably my favorite Wildcats figure from back then. Maul maybe a close second. Then I had that deluxe Maul that I would put next to my regular Maul because Maul would grow, so that always worked well in some of my playing days and things like that. But all in all, a good Grifter figure. I'm happy for this. I'm happy with this purchase at around $20. This can't be beat for that price. I am a little bit of a sucker. Like I said, I love the Wildcats. That was part of my 90s goodness, so this might not translate to most collectors out there, but hey, maybe he's won some new fans with some Batman. Maybe there's some diehard Wildcat fans in the past. So hopefully he does sell very well, and I would think if he sells really well, maybe we will get the rest of those Wildcats. So we'll see what happens with that. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? Where do you sit on this Grifter? Easy pass, easy pickup, somewhere in the middle, long game? Let me know your Grifter thoughts in the comments down below. And then you made it this far, you might as well like the video. Subscribe to the channel, turn the old notification bell on, and then follow along on Patreon where you can get this video and many other videos much earlier, and bonus content, giveaways, a lot going on the Patreon. And best of all, you support the channel. You can also support the channel at Pro Wrestling Tees. Pick up a t-shirt over there, search Kyle Peterson, and of course follow along on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. Some Instagram and Twitter giveaways coming very soon to the channel. One is going on as I film this right now, so make sure you're following along over there as well. So for Mcfarlane Toys, for Grifter, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.